Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Alphacraft server. We're flying over the gaming district right now because Shrimp asked if anyone had a book and quill, and well, I do, so we're gonna go meet up with Shrimp and give it over to him. Shrimp! I have a book and quill for you.
Thank you, Indy.
So what is this going to be?
Well, it's kind of secrets.
Secrets?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm making a little game, and this is stage 1. Let's put it that way.
Nice.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to compare stuff from book and quill, which now I can do with a book and... Okay, well, Indy appeared.
I fell.
Oh.
Professional flyer right here.
Yeah, okay. Definitely didn't fall a bunch. But yeah, now how many, redstone.
Yeah. So
what's the max I can do with this? How many pages?
You can go up to 15 pages, so...
Okay. I was thinking it was 13, so that works.
It's 15, and then based on the page, so I think 1's a single strength of 1, and then it goes up to 15.
Yeah. Oh. Flappy flaps.
What?
Oh,
what?
It's right next to the trapdoor.
I didn't realize that. Oh, there's an observer on it, isn't there?
Where?
What? I don't know. What? Hang on. No, there's no... What? Wait. Does changing the page just give a signal?
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Is that actually a... Hold up. Is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Excuse... I've messed with this mechanic for how long, and I've not known... Oh my gosh, it's a 0-tick pulse.
Oh.
Or 0 or 1.
I actually know what that is.
I think that's a 0-tick. Okay then.
Yeah, seems it.
Yep. That's a 0-tick pulse. How have I not known this?
Well, looks like I'm moving this back 1. All
right, you have fun with that.
I'll try. I'm not a redstone wizard, but I'll try.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thanks, Cindy. See ya.
See ya.
Oh.
All right, I am very curious as to what Shrimp is working on, but you'll have to check out their episode to find out what that is, because I don't even know it. You won't tell me. It's probably streaming it right now, actually. Yeah, definitely go check out Shrimp. And why are you checking out Shrimp? Check out all the other Alphacraft members. They're all amazing. Well, what should we do today? Oh, hey, it's a gym working around. You know what? How about we give him a hand? This side of spawn is looking so much better now. It's just amazing what doing a little bit of time, make some paths can do. And it looks like the other outfits have been busy over here. We have a railway station. I believe Frill was doing this on stream the other day. Let's see, it looks like we have Iron Farm and Copper Farm. How does this work? If I were to push that button. Okay. Then I want to get our farm that I enter here. Oh, and then I hit that button, I assume. Obviously not that. Let's see, what's going on back here? Okay. I hit that button. Turns that light on. Okay, okay. And nothing happens. This may not be done yet. And what if I switch? Let's see. Does that change anything? No. Okay, I think this isn't done yet. Okay. I didn't touch anything. Fine. Fine. I hope I didn't break anything. Oh, okay. And then I think I saw flying around over here earlier too, and I think I saw. Yep. What else is going on over here? Not entirely sure what. Pit of Despair. Oh, that is, yeah, it's quite the pit. Let's see. Some glowing. So it's a good thing to have some glowing. Yep. That's quite a pit. That is quite a pit. Now, last episode, we worked on our base and got all of the landscaping in. And, well, we realized that the tower we planned out, it's kind of small. So I want to expand this to encompass more of the area, which means I'm going to have to tear that down. It's fine. It's why we just test stuff out a little bit, just to kind of see. This terrain wasn't great, so that's why it's a bit higher, but yeah. This guy, it's got to move. It's got to get bigger. Now we have an absolutely massive area to begin working with. I'm down here. Hello, hi, yeah. It's quite a lot of space. Quite a lot of space. And I have begun laying out where I'm going to be putting all the storage. So right over here, I'm going to be having bulk storage. So there's 16 different slots, and I'm thinking that should be enough. Because I think the only ones I really need that for is like basalt, nether bricks, blackstone, like things like that. There's fewer than 16. But if not, I can put more over here later. Which wouldn't be that hard to set up. Actually, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Come over here. We have what's going to be the main storage system. And yeah, this is going to be fully automatic. This is a design I saw. Actually, I first found it through Zoom Up. It's made by. Hang on. That's the wrong window. There we go. Let's see. This is made by Maizuma Games. I'll put a link down in the description for all that stuff. Yeah, this thing's kind of nuts. So normally most storage systems. Actually, we can go to Marky's base because he has one. All right, so this is Marky's base, and this is very similar to what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a sorter input, which is going to put out empty shulker boxes, and then it's also going to filter non-stackables. However, I want to add in allay sorting once we update to 1.19.2, so I can duplicate my allays. That way we have, well, the ability to sort all of these non-stackables, which is going to be just amazing. There's really no need for me to sort them, but you know, it's one of those things that's like, it's nice to have the ability to do that. So we have the ability to sort non-stackables in addition to this. So here, hang on, let's see, is there a It's pretty tight in here. But this is the standard layout. You've seen this a million times. It's the standard. I believe... Oh, who made... Is this the impulse SV item sorter? Is that who originally... It's been a hot minute since I looked that up. But each column, so like this right here, coal ore. He has a whole row for coal ore. He has a whole row for iron ore. A whole row for copper ore. What I'm going to do in ours is all these, they get condensed. Because I don't have a chest on me, but, you know, we'll say this. See this chest? I could just do something like this and be sorting dirt and frog lights, which is just incredible. So that is what we're going to be doing. And that's going to save us a lot of space, but we're still going to be able to sort everything. Now, where's the nether portal? How did I get here? So now back at our own base, what we're going to do is we're going to have, well, the standard input, empty shulker is going to come out here, and then all of these are going to be an item group. So say like oak wood, acacia wood, birch wood, then I don't know, like deep slate blocks that aren't, what is it, the cobbled or the actual deep slate. Since those we're going to have a lot of, that's going to come over into the bulk storage, which I'm going to have, I think there's 60 modules over here for it. And if I need more, I don't think I'm going to need more. I do not think we will need any more than 16. But if we do, get another area over here. And if we don't need that, well, actually, I also have 2 more corners. So I want one of these to at least be non-stackable, since we can sort those with a lathe. And then I think the last one I'm going to have be our book storage, which unfortunately I can't sort those with a lathe. But there's, what, 34 books. And then it's only gonna be like 1 barrel per, because it's gonna be the same setup. So like a chest in the ground, then a barrel here. And they'll probably have like a thing above it with a sign or whatever. So if there's 16, that's 32. So I could literally just add 1 more. We'd be good. Or come back over here and then do something like that, and you're good. So yeah, we'll have 2 things of bulk books, non-stackables, and then the rest of this will be the last. Now, the design, most of this is going to be the same. The only things that are going to really change is over here from the initial design. And then, because I have to sort, basically, the way I think he has it is you have like non-stackables over here as well. And basically what we're going to have to do is reroute the input to, first off, sort out everything from the shulkers. Once everything's sorted from the shulkers, we're going to have all the non-stacks go to the back of the room. Non-stacks, books. And then from there, we'll have everything else get rerouted around. We'll have go to bulk 1, bulk 2, and then come back in middle. So I think we're gonna have to, this might have to get moved over a little bit. I'm not entirely certain. I'm still have to design out a couple things from here, but that's the general gist of what I want to happen. Oh, and then this middle bit, staircase, bubbles, flaming elevator. I'm not entirely certain what's gonna go here just yet. I'm probably gonna have to, if I do a staircase, is gonna be bigger. If I do bubble columns, I think this should be a fine size. But what I really want to do, and okay, I know redstone. I don't know slimestone. Slime blocks just, they're confusing. I don't get them that much. So what I think would be really cool is if this was an actual elevator that took you to each of the floors of the base. And then you had like, I don't know, some way to stop it from each side and all that. It's well above my skill level. So if you know anything about these things, please comments. I'm begging. I don't know how slime block elevators work. If that doesn't work, I guess I can just do bubble columns. I mean, it's boring, but it gets the problem of the whole up and down solved. And I might do like the 2 corners and then alternate them on each floor or something. That way it switches. Or it's easier to choose which floor you want to go to. But I think the elevator would be really cool. It's just well above my skill level to do that. All right, I've gotten a little bit of work done over here. So now we actually have this module completely done. And this is going to be loading up shulker boxes, which go into our chests. And I've just been putting in most of the shulker boxes directly for the time being, just because I kind of have like a lot. And yeah, I moved everything out of there because I also got all the chests in for this bit. I haven't added in the redstone just yet, but I added in all the chests, and this is how it's going to end up being. I have extra spots as well, just in case I wait. Say where's a... I go over here, say like, oh, hey, I also have a ton of spruce and dark oak wood, which I actually will do probably. Then I could be like, okay, well, I'll make another chest dedicated to, say, just like leaves or something. And I mean, I'm not entirely certain how this is all going to work out just yet. Also, if I have like a ton of resources, yeah, like right here, I have shulker boxes, and I have 2 shulker boxes of logs this whole time. I spent so long chopping out trees to make all these chests, and I had 2 shulker boxes. I didn't want to use these because these are, I get less back. So 4 logs makes 3 of these, and then each of these makes the same amount. So like, why would I'd rather just keep the wood blocks as opposed to turn those into planks. But 2 shulker boxes of wood would have been way more than enough, because that's actually roughly what I got, which made a bit more than that. So yeah, I think we got enough chests now. So I built this side. I was going to build this side, and then I realized I had a slight problem, which is I kind of have all of my books over here at the moment. And they're kind of in the way. So I can't do much about that at the moment. Although I could like start laying it out. But yeah, this bit's gonna have to get torn down and moved over to the other side, which that's gonna be manual anyway. So it's like I might as well just do that. And then I still kind of have to figure out how this is all gonna work as far as the redstone and adjusting it to work how I'm doing it. But things are coming along, and then also I wasn't super happy with the red, so I'm trying out purple instead. And I mean, it's a lot softer. It doesn't seem quite as evil, but it does match more with the crying obsidian. I'm not sure how I like that. I mean, I like it more than the red, that's for sure. I'm still gonna experiment around with this. In all honesty, I might try to like have different blocks, although there's only so many slabs in the game as far as like the purple colors go. So purple, and then what we have, I think that's as far as we go for purple slabs. I got crimson wood. I think I'm already using that inside, so I'm still gonna try to figure out what I like best. I wasn't super happy with the red, especially now that there's gonna be so much more red everywhere. And then also just trying to create a different style in here, which, to be fair, I could actually go... I could see the whole endstone, purple, and then, what is this? Blackstone working as like the main blocks down here. I think those would be better tones. And then I also just... I came down here, I looked at the map, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't updated it, so I updated it, and yeah, it's looking crazy now. It's just, wow. Okay, it is done, and oh my gosh, why didn't I make this any sooner? I don't know. Yeah, I'm still not looking at it, because it's just so cool. Oh yeah, also I got the other side in, and it's starting to sort. It's just, it is so amazing. Actually, I think I just finished up putting, I don't know what it was putting in. But this thing, I've been running for, I don't know, like maybe an hour or two. And it's just, yes, it does take time, but like automatic sorting does, and you can only go as fast as the hopper does. And this thing's been keeping up with the hoppers pretty well. Like all things considered, this thing's been working wonderfully. Oh, there we go. So this saying, hey, there's items that are being moved, and I think it's coming over there. So it stopped right here. So it's going to be, yeah, right here. See, iron rooms being put in. It's just so amazing. Now, if you want to learn how this thing works, check out my Zumi Games. Like this is 99% from him. The only thing I'm really doing differently is just filtering out the items because they have non-stackables in that corner, and technically also in the book corner, which I got the books in. We'll check out that here in a second. And then also splitting up the items to go into bulk storage, and then coming back around, and then into the actual storage system. Now, as far as how this thing's working, so we have non-stackables coming in here. That is getting one stack at a time is getting put into a minecart, just going around. Or actually, it's slightly less than a stack, because it comes around underneath, and it will grab, like, let's say we have cornflowers. They'll come over here and pick up the cornflower, which will trigger a chain of events that basically results in, well, firstly, it'll unlock, let's see, is there a way up? No, we'll do this. So it would unlock this hopper, which when the minecart comes back around, we'll dump it in. Which I believe, yeah, there we go, right here. That sets off this comparator, which triggers this, what is it, RS latch, unlocking this hopper right here. So then when the minecart comes back around and unloads on this block, it'll push all the items through up to that hopper, because this one's unlocked, so everything comes through down. And then whenever it comes through the bottom, it resets all the RS latches. And it's just ingenious how this works. And it's amazing. Like, it's just, this thing just blows my mind how insanely good it is, considering it's literally just like filling up multiple items at the same time. And it's just, oh my gosh, this thing is nuts. I love it. Now, I currently have all the non-stackables coming in here. Wait, got another one. Because alloy duplicating is not yet, we haven't updated yet. So I'm going to wait on this part till we update, just so I can like actually fully design it out and all that. And then back over here, the idea is I'm going to have one final allay. We're just going to grab books, and then all the rest is going to be like the whole, we have, just do this over here with the unfiltered items, which I'll get over there in a second too, because there's one more thing I need to talk about back there. But over here, so there's gonna be like, I don't know, like maybe a few double chests of unfiltered non-stackables. But before it gets there, we're gonna filter out books, which will come this way and come into that hopper, and then come into this system, where then I can basically go like, okay, so these are my books, and then just start putting them inside of shulker boxes and then into the barrels. And then back here, yes, this was the thing I was going to say. So over here, we've got our unfiltered items. This is anything that comes in, like heads. I'm not going to make a whole thing for just head, or for each head, because sometimes they don't stack. It's just kind of the whole thing. Oh, and then also all the various firework rockets. We're actually going to do flight duration 3 with explosives. Those will come with me. And then arrows. I'm not sure if I want to do all the potion effects. Actually, no, I won't, because there are so many. So we'll have like potion effect arrows in here. Actually, I think, what is this doing in here? I think some of these I actually just put in. Yeah, there we go. So fire charges have actually not been, I don't have a filter for these. Actually, that's a perfect example of one use case for this thing right now. So I don't have any fire charges in here. Now, I think these are going to work with explosives. So we'll put those in there. Come back around. I think explosives is this one. Let's not hold the fire charge. So I come in here. Boom, fire charge. This line, we come up here. Grab our fire charge. Change it with the filter. And now it's being filtered out. So the rest of these, whenever they finish up, yep, we can just grab those, put those in there. And the next batch will go in that chest. That is one handy thing with the unfiltered items, is whenever there's stuff in there that's like, hang on, this could get filtered out, I can just plop it over there for future reference. Because I don't know every single item just yet, and many of them I'm probably not going to craft. So it just works out to where I can come over here and be like, all right, so let's see what's in the unfiltered items. It's like iron bars. I haven't, like a lot of these, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. Cauldron, fireworks stars definitely going to be back here. But as far as, oh yeah, firework rockets, we can put 3 and 1 in there. The explosives, which was that, the chest, that was just that. Is this one? Yep. So flight duration 3. One of these is flight duration 1. Ah, there we go. 1, bloop, bloop. And there we go. So that's all taken care of. And then what we do with these filter things is we dispose of them safely by putting them into the system. I am not kidding. This is actually how we get rid of them. Now, this is kind of ingenious. So right here, there's a nifty little item filter that just filters out buttons or filters, and then there's a second filter right here, which I have like weird hex code in there, and so hopefully no one will ever be able to duplicate that and destroy my system. If they do, that might actually really break it, but that just comes in here and disposes of them, which I have a bunch of extra back there because I had a bunch, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for them to just go through because that could take a while. But yeah, we literally just dispose of them by putting them in the system, which most of the time when you're using filters, they say, don't put it in the system. This one, do put it in the system because the system automatically disposes of it for you. Is absolutely incredible. And I think, let's see, I think that's it for the time being. Yeah, because these ones, I don't really know how I want to filter these out, like item group wise. Yeah, because I had like a whole workstation thing / iron crafted. Might just, like, these 3 things are iron. Actually, 4 of them are clocks, kind of fitting with compasses. No, we'll do that. We'll make a new section. So I'll use a cauldron to represent it, and then grab some blocks of iron. This is how I've been going about making more ones. 2 of these, and this is kind of a nice thing. So I'm using crafting table to represent one of the things. It's like, wait a minute, I could just use that as a crafting table. It's both functional and it works pretty well. So we'll use iron bars there. And then we'll chuck all of these things in. And then grab one of each item. And back here, oh, actually that does remind me. Grab cauldron and an iron bar. Because I can put these back here and I'll do the work the same way. These guys here, bloop, there we go. Let's see. I have 5 items. Now that's, oh, this is gonna be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I was thinking of doing like one with arrows, so do the same thing there. So arrow, arrow. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to represent arrows, so that's a thing. Actually, I might just do what I was doing earlier with boop, boop. And then let's see, item frames are there, and I have flint. See, this is what's really nice about it, is I just have flint there, boom, boom. And I can find everything so fast now. It is just insane. So arrow. Now we come here. Visibility, bloop, bloop. And just like that, everything's all done. So put all the fireworks away. And I can also just manually put stuff away if I don't want to, like if I, the idea is this is when I come back from a project and I'm like, all right, I really don't want to do all the shulker boxes. Mistakes have been made. Like that one was all one item. I could literally have just plopped down with the arrows and we'd been good. Something like that. And yeah, now there is one slight downside, which is over here, we kind of need to have shulker boxes ready for all the bulk storage. And I don't exactly have a shulker farm. Now, Jin does. And I mean, we might need to get a deal worked out because see this thing needs to have shulker boxes in it. All of these things, not that one. These guys need to have like full shulker boxes. So I need at least what? 9, 14 per module. So what is that? 14 times 36, like 500 shulker boxes. So divide that by 64. We need about like 15 stacks or 17, yeah, 16 stacks of shulker shells, which is quite a bit. Because I could fly server. Hi. Oh, whoa. Okay. This is fine. Yeah, so we just fly over to spawn. And actually, this is what I love about my base location is I am so close to spawn. And, ooh, hey, balloons. I think Jin built those. Oh, wow, those look really cool. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, if we just find the Jin shulker shop. So 1 shulker box for a diamond. And when you said we needed 504 minimum. Which, yeah, that's like a stack of diamond blocks, almost. Actually, at that point, I might as well just go for a stack of diamond blocks. It's quite a lot. So we definitely need to work out something with Jin to get some shulker boxes. Because I mean, also, his stock definitely is never going to be enough for what I need. Like, I'm going to have to buy him out a whole bunch of times just to get the number of shulker boxes I need. It's kind of ridiculous. But all of that is going to have to wait for the next episode because we are kind of out of time on this one. Yeah, so definitely stay tuned for next episode because we're probably going to be working with Jin, trying to work out a deal to get some shulker shells and maybe save some diamonds. Maybe. But yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. Definitely tell me what you think of this storage system. Is this going to be enough to slay all of the chest monsters that I may create? I think so. I actually think this thing might stand a fighting chance against the chest monsters. But I would like to know your thoughts as well. So yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys on the next episode.